specialised in working with crack cocaine users since 1991. I don't actually work with clients currently, but I've written some books on how to stop using cocaine and stop using crack, which I'll discuss. But what I wanted to talk to you today was about the effects on your lungs and how to repair and heal the effects that crack has had on your lungs, or if you had any lung problem. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's about I wanted to share how to heal the lungs to crack users today. I'm not a doctor, psychologist, but not a doctor, so that's my disclaimer. But it doesn't mean that I don't know anything about the lungs and how to heal them. So I wanted to share what I do know. So I learn a lot about Chinese medicine, so a lot of my answers in life are Chinese medicine, but not always. So the first one I would share is these little sweets, little lozenges called Fisherman's Friends. And you can get them in a sort of sweet shop or chemist. And they really help if you've got like a congestion that just needs to be cleared, the airways, so that you can breathe. It's like a cough that's like keeps sticking. And my dad used to have very severe bronchitis, and he used to have them, and then that would ease the cough. And so when I've got cough since, I've always used these, and they just clear the airway. So if there's a blocked airway, that is useful. Also, in addition to that, is a tiger's balm, which you can buy even in Chinese supermarkets, and you can either sort of rub it into the skin, and it's got a strong smell that clears the airway too. And I actually have it just open in my home to help, like, with breathing all the time. I used to be a smoker of cigarettes, and my lungs become very thick and sticky, so I did everything I could to cure them. And I've moved to the sea, but as well is to have fresh air in your home. If you need, I'm losing my track. It's because I wasn't planning to go back to fresh air at this moment, but I will. So fresh air is really important, and like if you've got your windows shut, then you're breathing in the same air over and over again, and each time you breathe it out, it's got carbon dioxide in it, which is not good for you, and you need oxygen. So you need the windows open. And so if you're in a place where you can have your windows open all the time, then I suggest you do. And if it gets cold, then put on more clothes or put on your heating, but try to keep some air flowing through your home at all time. And so this is good to also help with clearing lung congestion. Then when we get down to like internally, then green tea, which you could buy in supermarkets, any make of green tea, jasmine tea, they kill the free radicals. They kill like viruses in the body. I'm not saying it'll cure corona or anything like that, but it will cure viruses. Like if you was to start having itchy throat for developed it, that you know is going to be a cold or something, if you were to drink like a whole pot, just pour hot water on a pot, like a pint of the tea, as in tea bags or in loose tea, and drink the whole lot, flush your body through, and it will kill viruses in the body really fast. So it's really good to kill off the viruses. And then finally, I would suggest that this stuff is really, really good, which it's called cell food, and I think it's liquid oxygen. You can look it up. I've known people to use it where they've had to be on oxygen tanks and asthma, and it's cured it. You just need 8 drops a day, and or it might be 8 twice a day. £26 I think is about online, but it varies. But I don't sell it currently. I might, but I'll have to find a supplier. So this is really good in restoring the cells of the body. It somehow heals all the cells in the body. And yes, when the lungs are damaged through like smoking crack or smoking or just life, but when the lungs are damaged they need to repair. The crack actually damages the lungs because the drug restricts the blood vessels. Cocaine restricts the blood vessels. It's the drug restricting the blood vessels, stopping the flow of oxygen, stopping the flow of nutrition, therefore, in the blood. And therefore the area wherever is restricted becomes like rotten and dies. And that's why if you're a chronic smoker, you'll know your cough and bits will come out, and that's bits of your lungs that have just rotted. But it's not, and I don't want to scare you, but it is a good idea to not, you want to use crack. And so, but if it can heal itself, it's just you have to allow time. So these things that I'm suggesting are things that help to heal the lungs. But obviously if you keep restricting the blood vessels, then you're going to keep causing the problem with the health. But if you've stopped, or if you're intending to stop, then these are the ways forward. Also in life, grapes are really good for lung problems. And yeah, fresh air, exercise, singing, talking, because you need to stimulate that area to help it move, and so the blood flows through it. And any part of the body, as far as I'm aware, can be healed other than the heart. I don't think that can be repaired, but well, it can with surgery and things, but you know what I'm saying. So it can self-heal the lungs. So I hope that's helped you look at ways to help yourself. Also, yeah, again, I'll tell you that I wrote this book a few years back on how to stop using crack cocaine, and I wrote it for users, so it's written very simple. Not that you need things simple, but you do, because your concentration's not so fast sometimes. So it's in simple paragraphs, simple, not thick. You just need to read it, go through the process, go through the stages of recovery, and find your way back. Also, if it was a cocaine user, then I've written the one for cocaine users. You can find me more videos, more stuff that I've written on my website, higherinsight.co.uk is my newest website, and that's got a little shop in it. And then my older website was higherinsight.webs.com, which I kept going, but it was a freebie, so it's run out of space. So that's why I paid for the one elsewhere. So I hope you're all doing well under lockdown, and yes, I hope the video is successfully seen by all those that need to see it. Have a good day everyone, bye for now.